Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 30th, 2024. This is for Cancer, last shuffle for Cancer. Let's see what's going on. So we have fear here and we have transformation. They're saying that you can't be afraid to fly. You can't be afraid to for the energy coming towards you. Lots of busyness. The last time it was this busy, you may have felt like you were about to drop everything, like you were about to like juggling and everything falls to the ground, right? The fear is an energy of it's not wasted, I just want to say, but it definitely is unfounded usually when fear comes out, okay? And definitely they're saying things are changing, but this time it's changing for the better. You may feel a feel of change. You may be afraid to be like the one that stands out or to jump out and have a lot of confidence and just be like, hey, it's me, I'm here. um Transformation though with Page of Cups says that the offers are changing towards you. The people around you, the way they're talking to you, the way they're communicating with you, or the things they're giving you or offering you are different. It's better. You may feel like you're being breadcrumbed or like you're getting um, for the effort that you're putting in, you may be getting little in return. For some of you, you may feel that way. You may feel like you're getting very little notice for things. That is mostly because of the confidence that others have in you, that of course you can handle it. Look at how beautiful Cancer's energy is. Of course you can handle it, right? I'm seeing a butterfly in flight for you, which is a very powerful energy, because that's saying that you're ready to fly. You've come out of your chrysalis stage. You come out of the cocoon. It's time to put those wings to task now. The Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and Ten of Pentacles, right? Because if you're in a chrysalis, you've been in one place for a long time. That's enough time. Yeah, enough time to imagine all the places you could go. But with fear, this is usually saying, if you look, right, the birds are out here. That means that whatever you were dealing with in the past, especially if there was a storm, that means the storm is past you. It's not coming back, because birds never come back. If they look up and they see another hurricane coming, they're not coming out. They're going to be gone until that threat is gone, right? They're going to leave. So the birds are saying it's safe to come out, but you're still worried because you may be still on the side of the street where there's still a little bit of lingering wind, or that storm was so wild that it may have started the way it's ending. You know that too, because they're showing the wind blowing her dress around. So she may be on the edge of the cliff, like, oh my gosh, if it blows or a gust of wind comes, I'm off this cliff. I better stand very still. But they're talking a lot about how the storm has passed you, or whatever you dealt with, whatever disaster you went through, because maybe you said, hey, I'm going to take a leap of faith. I'm going to come out. I'm going to be different. I'm going to strut my stuff and I'm going to show my new wings. Maybe something came to throw you so far. You're like, okay, I'm not in control of anything. um, that now you may be feeling like the time that it's happening again. Usually, judgment is about second time, second chance. Also, of course, quite literally judgment. But this says that typically with the Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and all these cards, Fool and Judgment with this, would say that you may feel like things are not stable and things could change up quite frequently. Like one minute you think everything's good, the next minute it's thundering and lightning outside, and you're getting blown off the street. So they're saying that will not happen, and it's time for you to branch out and um, to be a little bit more bold, to be bold, step out, right, with a lot of confidence. And so the transformation is Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands. It's like you already know what you're dealing with. They're throwing out here too that the Fool is never a fool. The Fool is one that's like, listen, everyone calls this one a fool, but the Fool is looking back like, look, all I could be in this little village is a freaking, I can milk cows, I can muck out stalls, or I could be a blacksmith, and I don't want to do either. And I know that's all that there will ever be here that pays anything, and it doesn't pay anything because the blacksmith has holes in his walls and ceiling, and he gets paid the most. I'm out of here. So he leaves, no shoes. He's so excited he can't wait to leave. And that's everyone's calling him a fool. Oh, he's such a fool. He could have had it all. He goes out and becomes, someone bigger than anyone ever thought. He's the one that supplies the village. So they're kind of throwing out here, uh, I mean, that's the backstory somewhat of the Fool, but they're saying that you already know what you're dealing with. You've already sat on the sidelines long enough. It's time for you to step up, stand up. But the transformation tells me that the things that are coming towards you, you may feel are like taking you off guard. You may feel like they're coming out of nowhere for some of you, or too fast, too much, too fast. But they're saying that these are all offers where it's like creative opportunities for you to move forward, to advance quickly. So it's like take advantage of them. Present power is Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. They're telling me that you're a hard worker and that you work best alone. Number one, that's your strength with the present power. Strengths is that you work very hard, even on things you're not very very knowledgeable on. You're very good at like figuring it out. You're an extremely hard worker, and they also say that you deserve the pay that you get plus some. They're even saying that your strength is that you are very, very, what's the word? You're inspired when you're working on things. You don't work on things unless it's inspiring to you, and you don't work uninspired either. So that's the energy that I'm seeing with you. They're showing you just being able to move quickly, to act quickly. They're showing you being just a hard worker. Perseverance works out for you in a big way. Kindred partnership with the Eight of Wands and Four of Cups. So today, this is a person, it's a partnership. This could be work, it could be romantic interest. It's any sense of partnership where you guys are on the same page about something, or you're working towards the same goal or a common goal. Um, this would be someone who, I mean, with the Four of Cups, this is someone who has in the past, they're not interested in being rushed. They don't like, there's something about them not being as connected to the end result or the process. You may be worried based on their reputation in their past that you're going to run into the same problems with this person, whoever this is. It seems like when it starts to get busy, they zone out. Spirit's saying they're not going to do that this time, but it's still there. That usually when it becomes very fast paced, they kind of like they give you the million-mile stare. They're showing that this person is afraid that things are going to change too quickly or rapidly, that the tides change, and the offer that they were given or whatever's happening is no longer on the table. This is someone who maybe they're disassociating, or they usually do, but they're saying that they won't, there's no need to fear. This person especially should not be fearing anything, but that is their issue. If you are if you like, I guess they're trying to give you like the insider addition to this person that you're in a partnership with, whichever kind of partnership this is. Like I said, it could be a business partnership, your friend. This could be whoever you're working on a project with, a coworker, or your significant other. Their issue is that they don't like things fast because things quickly change. Like fast money, they don't like fast money. If it's something that that could happen and turn over overnight, they're very uncomfortable with it, to the point where they just disassociate, or they lose interest really quickly. um mm. Spirit wants you to understand this about them, so that you know as well that that's not going to happen this time. They're showing you being really good at working on things, or you're just a hard worker. So in essence, they're kind of throwing that out there at you too, because if that happens, they want you to know that you are fully capable of handling something yourself, that you're a very hard worker on your own, and you work better alone. So even with this partnership, you would probably almost be better working on something on your own, if that makes any sense. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or an Aries. We also have another Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Pisces Aries cusp or a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.